How's it going? James here, and today we're coming back at you with another VPN review. This time we're going to be looking at Surfshark, and boy oh boy is this VPN's download speeds fast. Like unexpectedly fast. Like imagine a shark on a surfboard, shredding waves and screaming cowabunga in your face fast. Nightmare fuel aside though, Surfshark is actually a pretty underrated VPN off the beaten path that I feel like not many people are talking about. You don't really hear it mentioned in the same breath as all the popular VPNs like Express, Nord, IPVanish, etc. But it ticks off many of the checkboxes that make an excellent VPN, at least in my book. So without further ado, grab your board and wetsuit because we're about to surf some VPN waves with Surfshark. So as per usual, we'll start by discussing the VPN service's pricing and subscription options. Surfshark is very simple as VPNs come and offers three basic plans: a monthly plan that runs for $11.95 a month, a yearly plan that'll run you $71.88 USD billed annually, and a very enticing 2-year plan that will only run you $47.76 billed biannually. So, breaking down the 1 and 2-year subscription options and comparing them to Surfshark's monthly fee of $11.95, opting for the yearly plan costs $71.88 and roughly equates to paying $5.99 a month, 50% savings. Things get even more ridiculous savings-wise with the 2-year plan. You'll be billed $47.76 every 2 years, which roughly equates to $199 a month and a whopping 83% savings, which is just nuts. They're literally giving you a ticket to VPN Value Town with this option. To top it off, all their plans are fully refundable for 30 days, so like most competing VPNs out there, there's no risk in just giving it a try. I also want to mention that for an additional $1 a month, you may choose to activate 2 extra security features for email and searching. They're called HackLock and Blind Search. These are optional. You can get them packaged with your subscription plan, but for the purpose of this review, I chose to opt out of the extra add-ons and just go with Surfshark's monthly plan as is. So with that said, it's the perfect time to talk about the features you do get with a Surfshark subscription. The VPN is relatively young, so while it may not have the breadth of server support as most of the popular VPNs out there, Surfshark does have a respectable 800 servers across 50 countries. It allows for unlimited connected devices and already supports many platforms including the usual suspects: Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android. It also offers browser extension and Linux support, in addition to select smart TVs and consoles like Xbox and PlayStation. Some of the VPN's more unique features include multi-hop, whitelist, and clean web. Multi-hop allows you to connect to one VPN server, then bounce your traffic to a second server for an additional layer of security. Whitelist, on the other hand, lets you route specific websites or applications outside your VPN tunnel. This is something you may not use often, but in some cases, certain websites or apps do monitor what IP address you're accessing them from, for instance, online banks or Discord. And if you do attempt to access them from a VPN, they'll usually block you off unless you confirm your access through a security email. This can be an annoyance when you have to do it, so Whitelist allows you to easily get around this by only allowing access to specific sites. Lastly, just wanted to mention CleanWeb, which is an all-in-one malware tracker and ad blocker, much like Nord, Cybersec, and private internet access's Mix. Moving along to security and privacy, I would first like to state that, like ExpressVPN before it, Surfshark makes its home base in the British Virgin Islands, which has excellent privacy legislation and zero data retention laws. Because of this, it definitely adds a little more weight behind the VPN's no-log policy, which is important because Surfshark is a much newer or relatively new VPN and doesn't really have a detailed privacy policy nor public audits of its desktop apps. With that said, on the FAQ, they do mention that the only data retained is your email and billing information for obvious reasons, and their browser extensions were at least audited by a German security company called Cure53 with satisfactory results. As far as basic IP, DNS, and WebRTC leaks go, Surfshark performed admirably. We went in and put the VPN in various servers stateside and worldwide through our normal benchmarks on IP leak and DNS leak tests for added redundancy, and found no leaks whatsoever. Add the aforementioned security features like multi-hop and clean web to the mix, and you've got a pretty promising VPN on your hands when it comes to security and privacy. I personally look forward to seeing what steps Surfshark takes to back up its privacy policies and prove its salt to the VPN masses. So remember in the intro when I talked about Surfshark being fast? Well, we're gonna see just how fast this VPN shreds the internet waves. But first, I just want to provide a little bit of context. The fastest overall VPN we've tested on this channel so far is NordVPN. I'm talking fast and consistent download speeds in the US and worldwide with decent upload speeds as well. Nord is a proven speed beast. Private internet access is another VPN that recently surprised us with pretty impressive stateside up and download speeds. Though I will say it wasn't as fast or as consistent as Nord on the worldwide front. So where does Surfshark fall amongst these speedy contenders? Well, for starters, we began with average benchmark speeds of 10 ping, 81.72 down, and 13.12 upload speeds. Some of the faster speeds my normal connection has ever put out during these tests, mind you. Starting with the servers in the US, we tested in San Francisco, Seattle, Chicago, and New York, and averaged 57 ping, 74.20 down, and 6.72 upload speeds. That is a 140% ping difference, a hyper minimal and very impressive 8.8% decrease in download speeds, and a more forgivable 49% upload speed decrease. So at only 8.8% loss in overall US download speed, Surfshark officially has the fastest US speeds in any of our speed tests. And it wasn't like a fluke or anything, because the VPN performed wonderfully, putting out consistently fast speeds anywhere in the States, whether in Seattle or all the way on the East Coast in New York. It was always super close to hitting and or matching my benchmark speeds. Worldwide, our combined tests for Brazil, Germany, Japan, and Thailand averaged 183 ping, 59.84 down, and 4.74 upload speeds. That is a 179% ping difference, a 26.77% decrease in download speed, and a 63.87% decrease in upload speed. So overall, a much more tempered result here, but I do have to mention that tests in Brazil, Germany, and Japan all nearly average between 70 to 75 megabyte download speeds, making it incredibly close to our benchmark. Thailand was the outlier, putting out very inconsistent speeds with an average of 22.35 down, thus skewing the overall worldwide download average overall. That aside, while Surfshark does edge out NordVPN in some respects, Nord still boasts the most consistently fast speeds anywhere, not just the States. With that said, however, Surfshark still blew away my expectations, especially considering its potential to be a more budget-friendly VPN, at least compared to Nord. So last but not least, I wanted to take a look at Surfshark's UI as well as its settings and features. And let me just say right now, Surfshark's user interface is a minimalist VPN user's dream. And for me, has dethroned ViperVPN as my all-time favorite VPN UI. I know I mentioned this a lot, but I'm a huge fan of a minimalistic, aesthetically pleasing VPN design, and Surfshark does minimal beautifully. The app itself is reminiscent of Express and ViperVPN, and it has a small desktop footprint, connection, server, and setting accessibility is all nicely laid out on the home screen. And one of my favorite little features on the UI is the mini mode button, which essentially shrinks Surfshark down to its bare essentials. I think we saw this for the first time when we reviewed TunnelBear, but I haven't really seen it in other VPNs out there. What's more, and this is a design choice I was overjoyed and thrilled about, is the self-contained settings menu. I'm a stickler for settings windows popping out and flying everywhere. I think it just adds clutter to the app and desktop. Surfshark is just so wonderfully organized, however, with a simple set of self-contained options menus. This is a design choice I haven't really seen since ViperVPN and NordVPN, and Surfshark just really hits the nail on the head as far as simplicity, elegance, and organized design goes. I mean, you might as well call it Surf Hammerhead Shark at this point. So as far as settings and features go, we already mentioned a few of the more unique features such as multi-hop and whitelist in the features section, but Surfshark has a few more features under the hood, your typical kill switch, as well as a list of protocol options. You have the ability to connect via popular protocols such as IPv2 and OpenVPN, UDP/TCP, but Surfshark also has a unique and awesomely named protocol called ShadowSockets. And by their admission, ShadowSockets is an encrypted proxy that was developed mainly to be used by Chinese people to bypass the Great Firewall restrictions. However, you can use this to cover your browser traffic in an almost impossible to detect layer of encryption. Surfshark does recommend it to be used sort of like a last resort over faster protocols like OpenVPN, but it's yet another nice security option that Surfshark has up its sleeve. So to wrap things up, I went into this review with the assumption that Surfshark might just be another off-meta VPN with an edgy name. Little did I know that I'd come out of this review process with a new favorite VPN. You heard that right. I'm not ashamed to admit it, Surfshark is my new #1 favorite VPN. It does so many things right, especially considering its price point. Under 50 bucks for 2 years is insane, and you get amazing stateside and worldwide download speeds, unique and meaningful security features like multi-hop, whitelist, and shadow socks, and of course, as I gushed about, a modern and minimalistically designed user interface. Self-contained settings and all. Yes, it's not as fast or as consistent as Nord, nor is it able to flex privacy audits like Express or IPVanish, but as an affordable and fresh new VPN, I look forward to seeing it grow its list of servers and back up its privacy policies. Till then, catch me riding the Surfshark wave. I hope you found this review useful, and if you enjoyed it, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could drop the video a thumbs up. Let us know in the comment section down below what other VPNs you'd like us to take a closer look at next, and if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe. Again, my name is James, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace!